welcome to Soulmates. I'm Devin Howard, and today we are going to be testing two couples' knowledge and see how well they know each other. So we have Sarah and Roland right here. Hi guys, welcome to the show.
Hey Devin.
And we've also got Ethan and Serena. Okay, so Ethan and Serena, I would love to hear how you two met and how long have you guys been together?
Well, we have been together for almost 3 years. We met in high school. We were in a show together, and he brushed my hair behind my ear, just like not thinking about it, and then I fell in love with him. And he actually didn't know I liked him for like a whole year, and then he finally like started to like me back, and that's how we ended up together.
Oh my gosh, so all it took was brushing your hair behind your ear. So guys, if you're watching and you want to know how to win over a girl, great way to do it. Sarah and Roland, how do you two know each other and how long have you been together?
So we met about 6 years ago, and we had a special night together, and then we didn't talk for a couple of years. And then we went on our first official date exactly 4 years ago tomorrow. And yeah, it was like from that day on, we were like inseparable.
Yeah, and I brushed her hair behind her.
Yeah, he also did this move. It's really 100% effective.
I should have.
Wow, okay, well I hope that all of the people watching right now who are hoping to win somebody over, I hope you all are taking notes, because now we have two instances where the hair trick has worked. These two are engaged to be married. Very exciting news. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it works. You guys brush the hair behind the ear, but now I want to know how well you two couples know each other. We have $250 at stake right now, and we've asked you a bunch of different questions. So let's get going. We're going to start off with individual questions. Let's start off with Ethan and Serena. So we asked you, if you had to complete one fitness challenge, which one of these would you choose? A, run a mile, B, 100 push-ups, C, complete 10 laps in the Olympic pool, or D, 200 sit-ups. And Serena, you answered C, complete 10 laps in the Olympic pool. Ethan, you also said complete 10 laps in an Olympic pool, so you guys have been awarded the 50 points. Very exciting, congratulations. You're off to a great start. All right, Sarah and Roland, we have you guys in the hot seat for the next question. We asked you the same thing. If you had to complete one fitness challenge, which one of these would you choose? Run a mile, 100 push-ups, complete 10 laps in the Olympic pool, or do 200 sit-ups. So Sarah, you answered 200 sit-ups. So that would give you some good six-pack abs right there. And Roland, if you answered the same thing, then you two also get 50 points. Now let's see, Roland, what did you answer? 200 sit-ups.
I love 8-minute abs. I was like really hoping he would remember that.
I tried to get her to run all the time. She complained. I was like, all right, you know what? Keep it mild then.
Well, it worked. He's been paying attention to your 8-minute ab routine, and I'm assuming you probably have the tone and definition to show for it.
Fine.
200 sit-ups, that's what you would choose to do in a fitness challenge. Now, if it were me, I wouldn't want to do any of these fitness challenges, so I applaud you all for being so ambitious with your exercise goals. And now, let's move on into the second question, you guys. So this one, we asked you, Ethan and Serena, we're starting off with you. You are given $1,000 to buy one item. Which one do you buy? A robot vacuum, laptop, virtual reality theater system, or security camera doorbell? Now, Ethan, you answered a virtual reality theater system. And Serena, if you selected the same thing that you would buy for $1,000, you two will also get 50 points. Now, Serena, let's see what answer you selected. A laptop. Okay, so this time you guys did not get the 50 points, but don't worry, that doesn't mean that you're out of the running. We still have a lot more to get through for today's game, but for this question, unfortunately, you did not get the 50 points, so let's move on into Sarah and Roland. We asked you the same question. You're given $1,000 to buy one item. Which one do you buy? A robot vacuum, laptop, a virtual reality theater system, or a security camera doorbell? Now, Roland, with your $1,000, you chose to buy a virtual reality theater system. That seems to be a popular option here. Now, Sarah, if you selected the same thing, those 50 points are going straight to you. Let's see what you selected. What was Sarah's answer? Also a virtual reality theater system. Amazing. So you guys are up to 100 points. You guys are in the lead right now. Congratulations, you guys. Very exciting. We've got a VR couple right here, I see.
We have a very small TV. It's an upgrade.
And if it was virtual reality, it'd be such an upgrade. You'd be able to experience everything that you're watching like it's actually happening in your real life. Virtual reality makes me very dizzy, so I don't think I would have selected that one. All right, we are moving on into the final question for this first round. Ethan and Serena, we asked you, you can't wait till it's Halloween because you found the perfect costume. You'll be going as A, Iron Man, B, Elastigirl from The Incredibles, C, Krusty the Clown, or D, Elsa from Frozen. Serena, the answer that you selected here was Elsa from Frozen. You would make a gorgeous Elsa from Frozen, I do have to say. Now, Ethan, if you knew exactly what Serena would want to be going as for her early Halloween costume, you'll be getting those 50 points. We'll be back tied with Sarah and Roland, at least for this round. So, Ethan, your answer was Elastigirl. Okay, so you don't get the 50 points again this time, you guys. There's still time to catch up. Don't you fret. But unfortunately, for this final question in this round, you will not be getting the 50 points. But Sarah and Roland, now it's up to you guys. Let's see how well you did on this question. You cannot wait till it's Halloween because you found the perfect costume. You'll be going as A, Iron Man, B, Elastigirl from The Incredibles, C, Krusty the Clown, or D, Elsa from Frozen. Sarah, the costume that you would like to go as is Elastigirl from The Incredibles. Okay, cute. I like that. Now, Roland, if you got that same answer, you guys will still be in the lead in today's game. So, Roland, let's see what you selected. Judging by that physical...
He doesn't look happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy right now. So, you guys may not be getting the 50 points here, but let's see what you chose. Elsa from Frozen. So unfortunately...
You ever seen The Incredibles?
Yeah, we've seen it together.
No.
Yes. Oh. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
A little bit of tension here. Maybe
you run around the house singing Frozen.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Okay, so he had a reason to select Elsa from Frozen. But no, she would go as Elastigirl, so make mental note of that for your Halloween costume. All right, you guys, well, that concludes our first round in Soulmates. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with Finish the Sentence, so stay tuned. Welcome back, you guys. This is Soulmates, and today we are putting Ethan and Serena and Sarah and Roland to the test. These are two couples, and we're seeing how well they know each other. Whoever wins today's game gets a $250 grand prize. We have Sarah and Roland in the lead right now with 100 points. Ethan and Serena are trailing just behind with 50 points. Now let's start off with Ethan and Serena. So we asked you, you were on your way to the beach, we gotta go back home. I forgot my what? Now Ethan, what is the thing that you forgot on your way to the beach? Ethan said sunblock. Now Serena, if you also answered sunblock, you guys will be back up with 50 points, tied with Sarah and Roland. Serena, your answer was wallet. All right, well, this is a tough one. Look, they're both two easy things that you could leave behind, but unfortunately, you're not getting the 50 points. For this one, finish the sentence is hard. But how do you guys feel right now? Are you mad at each other? Are you feeling optimistic that you're going to be pulling through to the end? What's going through your head, Serena?
I'm like pretty good still. All of the answers so far, I was like, yeah, it was that or that. So I'm feeling pretty good. And I also feel like, at least with sunblock, I'm usually the one telling him to put on sunblock. So
So you're like, that's not really what you would forget. Ethan, how are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I feel like I would forget it. That's why she has to tell me to put it on.
Good point. Good point. Well, you know what? You guys, you still have time to catch up. Maybe in the next Finish the Sentences, you will have the same answers. But for now, Sarah and Roland, we are going to be asking you the same thing. You are on your way to the beach, and we got to go back home. I forgot my what? Now, Roland, what is the thing that you forgot on your way to the beach? Your towel. That's the answer that you put in. Sarah, let's see if you also said that he would forget his towel. What was your answer? Wallet. Okay, so you put in wallet. So this time, neither of the couples gets the 50 points. You guys have to figure out what you would all be forgetting on your way to the beach, so that the next time you have this discussion, you know. Okay, well, let's move on into the second Finish the Sentence. If plastic surgery came in a pill, Serena said that she would have a brand new height. So Serena, how tall are you?
I'm 5'4". I'm really short. I can't reach the top shelves of anything.
Oh, honey, I am 5'2", so I'm even shorter. I would probably choose the same thing as you. Now, Ethan, did you know that Serena would like to take a pill to grow a little bit taller? Ethan, let's see what you said. I think she's absolutely perfect the way she is, but she might say her nose. Okay, that was her answer. Serena, how do you feel about this answer?
That's a very Ethan answer.
It was very sweet. I like the compliment, and I also think that she's absolutely perfect the way she is. But you guys, you didn't get the 50 points again on this one. Look, it's challenging. It is very challenging, and I don't think that a lot of people think of plastic surgery and height as being intertwined. So Ethan, don't blame you for not knowing the answer to that one. But now, Sarah and Roland, let's see if you guys were able to choose the same answer for this question. If plastic surgery came in a pill, I'd have a brand new. Sarah, what brand new would you like to have? 6-pack. Okay, well, you're doing those 8-minute abs, so you're getting close. Now, Roland, did you know that she would want to take a pill to get some abs? Let's see what you put in for this Finish the Sentence. Okay, Roland also said nose. So we
Ethan, you're making me look bad. You are also perfect.
I really like my nose.
It's like the one thing you've ever complained about.
I've never complained about my nose.
Okay, again, there's a little bit of tension. Looks like you guys are gonna have a couple fights after this about Elsa from Frozen, about a nose. This was it was a touchy question. Nobody got the 50 points here, but that's okay. Everyone's taking it in stride, I think, so far. We'll see what happens later. I'll be calling you guys to check in a couple hours just to make sure everyone's doing okay. The wedding is still on. The relationship is still going strong. Okay, let's move on to the third and final fill-in-the-blank sentence. This question, or this sentence that we asked you, says, the most memorable thing about Wonder Woman is her. And Ethan, you selected for this answer her gauntlet and wrist bracers. Now, Serena, if you selected the same memorable thing about Wonder Woman, you guys will get those 50 points again. Let's see what you put in for the fill in the blank. Let's see what you put in for this answer. Fighting skills. Okay, now I have a feeling that we are not going to accept these as the same answers, but I have to admit, I'm not sure if these could ever be intertwined. So Rio, are we accepting this answer or are we not accepting this answer? Okay, we are not. I don't know what a wrist gauntlet or bracers are. I didn't know if those were like fighting tools and weapons. So I thought that maybe it would fly, but unfortunately it does not fly. So Sarah and Roland, you are up next for this one. The most memorable thing about Wonder Woman is her, and Roland, your answer was figure. Her, okay, she does have a banging figure. I will agree with that. Sarah, did you also say figure? Let's get that answer pulled up. Her belt. Okay, I have a feeling we are not accepting this answer either. So no one is getting the 50 points so far. This has been the toughest round. Now, before we cut to a commercial break, how's everyone feeling? Sarah and Roland, what's going through your head right now?
I think I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Am I supposed to get plastic surgery?
Ooh, okay, tough conversations. Ethan and Serena, what's going through your head?
I don't know. I feel like since Wonder Woman's a superhero, fighting skills is kind of a given. But that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Fair. That's fair. I just didn't even think about those, but you're right. Those are very memorable.
Well, maybe you guys don't know each other as well as you thought. Who knows? But for now, we're cutting to commercial break. Everybody can regroup, and then we'll be back for another round of Soulmates. So stick around. Welcome back to Soulmates. We have Ethan and Serena and Sarah and Roland. Right now, Ethan and Serena have 50 points. Sarah and Roland are still in the lead for that $250 grand prize. They have 100 points, but let's see if any of that is going to change. We are now moving on to team questions. Let's get started, you guys. Ethan and Serena, we asked you both. You've just won $900 million on a lottery ticket. Do you, A, continue working but buy the company, B, donate half to charity, C, buy a super yacht, or D, buy a private island? Serena, the answer that you selected for your $900 million lottery ticket purchase is a private island. I like that idea. That would be a sweet couple's getaway that you could do. But Ethan, did you select the same thing? We're going to find out right now. All right, Ethan, you did it. You also selected private island. So you guys now have 200 points. You've been trailing behind so far in today's game. You are now ahead. How are you feeling? Ethan, are you feeling proud of yourself?
Feeling pretty good. I feel like we would enjoy that island, just the two of us. So feeling pretty good about that.
You absolutely would. And now we don't have $900 million to give away to you today on the show, but you are now one step closer to taking home that $250 grand prize. Sarah and Roland, let's see if you guys can compete with Ethan and Serena on this one. So we asked you the same question. You just won $900 million on a lottery ticket. Do you continue working but buy the company, donate half to charity, buy a super yacht, or buy a private island? Sarah, you selected for your purchase private island. Okay, that seems to be the popular answer here. Now, Roland, I feel like I may be sensing a little bit of frustration over there, but let's see if you're going to be getting that 150 points. Roland, you also selected private island.
Yeah.
He really fooled me. I'll pick private island. It's the best choice.
Yeah, you were really just tricking us over there. You were trying to fake us out a little bit.
No, just selling it.
Okay, well, congratulations. You now have 250 points. You are still in the lead, but just by a little bit, because we still have 2 more questions to go in this round, and each one is worth 150 points. So let's move on. Let's see how you guys do on this next question. Here it is. We asked you, the best way to break the ice when approaching a woman for the first time is a pickup line, tell a joke, ask for directions to somewhere, or compliment her about her smile. Now, Ethan, we're gonna start with you to see what you answered for this question. What do you think is the best way to break the ice when approaching a woman for the first time? And you said, tell a joke. Now, Serena, let's see if you selected the same answer here, because if you did, you're gonna be getting 150 points here. You said a pickup line. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, unfortunately, you're not getting the 150 points on this question. I think both are great ways to pick up girls, but you just have to make sure to add the little brush of hair behind the ear. That's what you gotta do. Sarah and Roland, we asked you the same exact question. The best way to break the ice when approaching a woman for the first time is a pickup line. Tell a joke, ask for directions somewhere, or compliment her about her smile. Now, Roland, you selected for your answer to this question, tell a joke as well. Okay, so the guys think that the humor, the funny guy thing is gonna work for them. Sarah, do you agree with Roland? Is that the best way to pick up a woman for the first time? Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's another 150 points that you are being awarded. You are in the lead with 400 points. Are you guys excited?
Oh my God, yes.
Very excited. The funny guy routine did work for me, I think, right?
Yeah, he's all about the jokes, so.
Well, it's a success story then, so that's great. That's awesome. Okay.
That joke worked.
Congratulations, you guys, 400 points. That is a lot. Now let's move on into the third and final team question here. We asked you both, Ethan and Serena, you all drive past a burning house. The first thing that you do is dial 911, keep driving, pull over to help, or debate what to do. Now, Ethan, the first thing that you would do when you drive past a burning house is A, dial 911. Serena, if you have the same thought process, if you want to just defer to law enforcement to make sure that they handle it, then you will be getting 150 points. Now let's see what you selected. Dial 911. You guys are 150 points higher, and your total is 350. So you are still just 50 points behind Sarah and Roland. Again, there is still time to catch up, but congratulations on knowing what to do when you come across a burning house. Sarah and Roland, are you guys going to be as quick to call 911 as Ethan and Serena? Let's find out. We asked you the same thing. Y'all drive past a burning house. The first thing you do is dial 911, keep driving, pull over to help, or debate what to do. Now, Sarah, you answered debate what to do. Okay, so you would like to talk about it before you call 911 or do anything. Roland, if you selected the same thing, you guys will be up to 550 points. But did you select the same thing? Let's see. What was your answer? Debate what to do. That's actually very funny. I think most people would say, let's call 911, but you two would like to sit there and debate it out. Can you explain this to me a little bit?
We argue about going left or right at the end of our street when we're driving. It's, I think it's...
We frequently debate, so I think we would ultimately call 911, but we would talk about it first. Okay, you guys, Sarah and Roland, that means you guys have won the game. You two will be moving on into our jackpot round. You have 550 points. Ethan and Serena, I am so sorry that you guys did not make it to the end of the game, that you did not win the game today. But you guys haven't been together as long as Sarah and Roland, so maybe the answers to the questions that you missed are things that you would be learning in the next couple of years. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling okay about this outcome?
Yeah. They were not the easiest of questions, so I'm not, upset or anything.
All right, Serena, how about you? Anything that you're gonna call him up after to talk about?
No, everything was very in line of Ethan, and it was just like one or the other, so I'm feeling pretty okay with all these answers.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Now, Sarah and Roland, I am taking you guys with me into the jackpot round. It is time for the jackpot round. Now, Sarah and Roland, you have officially won the game with 550 points, but now we're going to test your knowledge. Roland, we're going to see if you know exactly what Sarah would want in her she shed. At stake right now is $250, but even if you don't answer all 7 things correctly, there's still some prize money that can be won. Now let's get started. Sarah, we asked you to pick 7 things that you must have in your she shed. You selected string lights, candle holder, vase, robe, oil diffuser, yoga mat, and throw blanket. Now this place sounds like it would be an amazing place to hang out. Every woman's dream. You get a little sweat going with some yoga. You get to cuddle up in your robe with a throw blanket and some candles burning. This sounds amazing. But Roland, did you know exactly what Sarah would want in her she shed? Let's check it out. You also selected string lights, so you knew she'd want that twinkly light ambiance. You selected candle holder, so you both have that in common. And you also selected vase, but here's where things kind of got a little mixed up for you guys. Sarah would not want a coffee machine, but Roland, you thought she would. So you are missing the prize money on that one. You also selected mirror. Sarah would not want a mirror in her she shed. However, you both selected oil diffuser and you both selected throw blanket. So that means you guys have 5 of these same selections and you are walking away with $100. Congratulations, you guys, getting some prize money. I think you need to go out and treat yourselves to a nice fancy dinner out. How are you feeling about answering 5 of these 7 selections exactly the same?
I was feeling pretty confident. Yeah, I was feeling pretty confident. I will say, I'm not a coffee machine person. I'm French press all day, every day, and he knows that.
But she would want the coffee in the she shed. She would want some coffee in there. She drinks a lot more coffee than she does any sort of yoga or exercising on a yoga mat. So.
The yoga mat's just for stretching. It's no yoga required.
Hey, girl, I'm with you. I'm not doing much yoga, but I've got my yoga mat right here to the left of me. So it looks like you guys have to have a couple discussions later about the Halloween costumes, about whether it's a coffee from a machine or a French press, but either way, you are the winners today and you're walking away with $100. So congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ethan and Serena, I want to thank you too for being here as well. I'm sorry that you didn't win this time, but maybe we'll see you again in the future. You guys, this was Soulmates. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.